Hello and welcome to Backstage Buzz, where you get the inside story on upcoming events at the MAC. I'm Justin Witte, curator of the Cleve Carney Museum of Art at the MAC, and I'm your guest host today. In a little bit, I'll be talking to Debbie Venezia, and she will update us on arts events happening in DuPage County this October. October is, of course, also known as Arts DuPage Month. Then I'll get a chance to chat with our new COD faculty member, Daniel Millhouse, who is directing the first college theater show of the fall, Born Yesterday. But joining me first is Executive Director of Giordano Dan Chicago, Michael McStraw. Welcome, Michael. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me, Justin. It's great to be here again.
Oh, it's so nice to talk to you. I'm glad I have this opportunity. Now, this is a special year for Giordano.
You bet.
Yeah.
You know, it's not usual that performing arts organizations, especially dance companies, concert dance companies, reach this milestone. But this is the 60th anniversary season for Giordano Dan Chicago. And it's an amazing, amazing milestone.
So for some of our viewers who don't know, it's obviously an amazing achievement to be around that long. But what is some of the history behind the company?
Oh my gosh, so we were formed in 1963 by dance pioneer Gus Giordano. And that's where it all began. He started a dance company that bears his name, and it's his daughter Nan Giordano who is now at the helm. This is her 38th year of having run the company. But Gus is known for being one of the voices who helped to elevate the art form of American jazz dance to be commensurate with the credibility of ballet and modern. That's what his contribution was in part. He also created the Giordano technique, which is a foundational jazz dance technique that suffuses our organization. All of our dancers are trained quite heavily in that technique, and it borrowed a lot from other traditions and other art forms, but it is one that is constantly shaping and moving and changing. It came from all of the African roots of different rhythms and those cultures, bring in European traditions, bringing influences from America across the last 100 years, whether it's theatrical or dance or you name it. It influences the art form.
The kind of the modern jazz dance, it has a lot to owe to Giordano in Chicago then, is that correct?
It does.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it is amazing. And to think that this organization began as really an entity that was built on love for the art form. And Gus and his wife, Peg, were the ones who helped get this organization going. And then when Nan came on board, she was a dancer who retired when she had an injury, but she took over and began to make the organization more institutionalized, developing boards of directors and building that infrastructure that brought us into a different realm.
But still based on that love
of
the art form.
You know, and we're an organization that's based on a family sensibility, but with that professional aspect that counters that. So it's not an organization that just is free flowing.
Right.
You know, there's a lot of planning and forethought across years and years and years of activity.
Well, your group is going to be performing at the MAC,
and we're so excited.
Yeah. And I'm curious what should some of the people coming to the show expect to see?
It's a good question. So we are a repertory company. We have almost 180 works in our rep. And so every year when we begin planning, Nan and the rest of our artistic team look at works that already exist, but also the works that we're going to create anew. So it's very typical in a Giordano performance to have 6 pieces. That's what we present here. 6 pieces that really show the nature and the breadth and the scope of American jazz dance. And so we start off this program in a tribute to Gus Giordano with a piece called G Moves, Giordano Moves.
Yeah.
That was structured by Nan Giordano and a former company member, John Lair. And the two of them took bits and pieces of Gus's technique and Gus's choreography and put them together to an original score by George McRae.
Oh, amazing.
And it is a microcosm of all the exciting, grounded, elegant, regal things that go along with the Giordano technique. and that opens the program. It's no better way to do it.
Exciting, elegant, and regal.
Yes,
oh my gosh.
yes,
I'm definitely going to check that
out. We have 5 men and 5 women in our main company. And this time we'll be joined by the people in our second company too. There'll be an additional 5 dancers on stage for that particular piece. So it is just really exciting to see all of those dancers just reveling in that which formed the organization.
What a great opportunity for those who come to the MAC. And how great for us to be part of this long history. And I'm wondering, in this 60th anniversary year, what kind of sticks out in your brain as some of the biggest memories or events of Giordano?
Oh, gosh. Well, you know, we've been around the world. We've been in 27 countries, 47 states, more than 1,300 cities. We were the first organization to perform, the first jazz dance organization to perform in Russia back in 1974. We have a program called Jazz Dance World Congress that's been around the world 17 different occasions that celebrates the art form of American jazz dance. The company is off and running this time, you know, despite all the disruption of COVID. This week we're going to Memphis, and then we go back to Illinois, and then we're in Hawaii, and then on and on and on. So really this is the next step in a very full season, as you would want from an anniversary season. So we're very grateful to Diana Martinez for bringing us in.
Michael, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
About this exciting season. Giordano Dan Chicago will be at the MAC on Saturday, October 15th. For tickets or more information, visit @themac.org. You can also always visit our box office or call at 630-942-4000. Don't miss Grammy-nominated mariachi Herencia de Mexico with special guest Lupita Infante on Sunday, October 2nd. Featuring stars from Broadway's Jersey Boys and Motown, the musical, the Doo-Wop Project is back at the MAC on Sunday, October 9th. Enjoy bewitching music from New Philharmonic at the Halloween Spooktacular concert on Saturday, October 22nd or Sunday, October 23rd. Dress up for our costume contest or come as you are and enjoy haunting classics and music from your favorite scary movies. For tickets and more information, visit @themac.org. Stop by the box office or call 630-942-4000. I'm happy to welcome back Debbie Venezia to the show, who is the director of Arts DuPage. October is Arts DuPage Month, and Debbie is here to share all the ways we can celebrate this year. Welcome, Debbie. It's good to see you.
Thank you, Justin. It's great to be here. And, you know, I love to talk about the arts. This is perfect timing.
Me, I don't know. It's okay. No. So tell us about Arts DuPage.
So Arts DuPage is a countywide arts council under the umbrella of DuPage Foundation.
Okay.
And we're here to promote, support, and advocate for the arts in DuPage County. And maybe 4 years ago, we started Arts DuPage Month, which is a local celebration of the arts. And you know, before I started working for Arts DuPage, I've always been a fan of the arts. I had no idea how many arts organizations there are and how many things are going on. And I also was really surprised to realize that there is a strong audience for arts in DuPage County, and I think you guys proved it last year with the Frida Kahlo exhibit, and then we're experiencing it this year with Cantini and the Ali Brijas exhibit.
It's a great show, yeah.
Oh, if you haven't seen it, yeah, you have to get over to Cantini. It runs through October, so there's time to see that exhibit, and then, you know, next year with Andy Warhol coming.
That's
so
right.
It's proven that not only do we have a local support of the arts, this area is a destination. You brought people from 43 countries to Glen Ellen to see this, so we know that. And there's also been, you know, studies, I think, post-pandemic. What they're saying is people have kind of a psychological barrier where they want to stick closer to home. And fortunately, we have enough arts events going on for all ages, all tastes, things that are going on. If you want to see, you know, the larger plays, you can go to Drury Lane or Paramount. You can come here. I mean, the MAC is a wonderful venue, hosting all sorts of things. You can do small theater, Village Theater Guild, and
it is amazing how much there is out here. I mean, in the past few years, I've even started to go to a lot of these different places, and not just the amount and diversity, but the quality is fantastic. From arts, there's also the Elmhurst Art Museum, and there's like, not quite as good as the Cleve Carney Museum of Art. But there's just a lot going on. But Arts DuPage, in addition to having this month dedicated to the arts in DuPage, there's also a way to be a member, right? And you get special access to some of these venues and some of these events. Is that true?
So we launched a membership program last year, and it's been wildly successful. So of course, we're very close partners with the MAC, and you generously opened up your doors, and we brought a tour group to see the Frida Kahlo exhibit, and Diana Martinez was our guide, and
Heard of her.
who could do a better job. So it was free to our members. They were able to come into the exhibit, which normally would have been a $28, fee, but they also got the entire, backstage tour, and they learned the backstory and all that information that you just kind of absorbed as you experience the exhibit itself. And we had such great reviews afterwards. People were really excited. And since then, we've done other tours. We took a group to Lisandro Museum of Lapidary Art in Oak Brook. Out of the 30 people that attended, only one had seen the museum before.
Oh, wow.
No one else had been there.
Wow.
And this is it's a wonderful museum. It's beautiful. They even rent it out. You could have weddings there. I mean, it's gorgeous. And I remember years ago when I first heard of the Lapidary, Art Museum, I was like, what? Rocks? I don't get this. They have amazing stuff. They had a special exhibit when we were there, and it was cameos that told the story of Faust. And it was beautiful, and it was right
in
here.
Oak Brook.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
And so there's all these gems all over the community. So that's what we want people to do. So we're working with these organizations and bringing these groups. Once you're a member, you can come with us, and we've been able to keep the charge down to nothing. We may have to offer discount prices depending on where we go from here, but that's part of your membership benefit that you get in, but you also see the behind the scenes, and you hear the stories from the people, and the exhibits or the events take on a whole new life when you have that information behind you.
So if I want this special access to what's going on, remind me again, how would I become a member? Where would I go to
we
sign
make
up?
it real easy.
Okay.
So you can go to artsdupage.org, which you should be visiting anyway. So artsdupage.org is our online community calendar.
Right.
So just normally year-round, whatever you're looking for in terms of arts and culture, we have events posted there and different activities. We even have a classified section if you're an artist and you want to find out, well, what exhibits can I apply to, or if you're a performing arts organization, you can post auditions and things like that. So this site has like so many different offerings that you can just go there and search. It's a guide for arts and entertainment. On that website, there's a little button that says membership.
Oh,
you click on
simple.
that, and membership, it's like $25 a year. It's
That's
really
it.
good. And it brings you. Not only are you getting a lot out of it, but we as an organization are also being able to benefit from it too. And it's supporting our mission and the things that we do.
So, the website, and I have been there, it is a great resource not only for people looking for this access to everything happening, but for artists and creatives to find opportunities and really connect. And that's really a lot of what you've been doing, is just connecting not just different organizations, but creative people in DuPage County. And a big part of that is this Arts DuPage Month of October. Mm-hmm. So can you tell us what you have planned for this month?
So what we do with Arts DuPage Month is we invite the arts organizations to kind of join us and do something a little bit above what they normally offer. So this is kind of based on what is it, like National Restaurant Week, right, or something like that, where you get all these extra stuff, for the same kind of price. So with Arts DuPage Month, for example, the MAC is offering a 20% discount. You could see Giordano Dan Chicago and get a discount on the tickets. If you go to our website, you can find out the Arts DuPage Month code and get a 20% discount on that. Drury Lane is offering $30 tickets in the month of October for Murder on the Orient Express. Village Theater Guild is having a special Q&A after one of their performances where you meet the director and the cast. So all the organizations that we're working with are giving you just a little bit more. There's special receptions that are scheduled where it might be something that wouldn't have been happening before, but you can go and they have beverages and refreshments and stuff. So we have a section on artsdupage.org, and it will list all the Arts DuPage Month events that are happening. So we're loading that in currently as we speak. That the events and organizations are sending us what they are doing in order to have this celebration.
What a wonderful event and a wonderful way to focus on all the things happening in DuPage County in the arts. And it's a beautiful time of year to come out here, actually. To be honest, it's like another aspect during Frida that so many people said it's just gorgeous out here. So I really encourage people to come out.
Yeah, we hope they do and come out and support the arts organizations because, when we're trying to make the pitch and you're trying to sell the idea of the arts, people often overlook the economic impact of arts events.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's, you come out here, you eat, you buy gas, and all that is extra revenue into the county, and that makes everything better, so.
I think the quality of life aspect is just almost immeasurable. It's just make it such a wonderful community. And thanks so much for all your work to do that. And thanks for coming out to speak with me today.
Oh yeah, this is always a pleasure. Thank you. You didn't have to twist my arm.
Right. To learn more about Arts DuPage Month offerings, visit artsdupage.org. Look at that, it's in the name.
Yeah.
You still have time to see Buffalo Theater Ensemble's production of the Pulitzer and Tony Award-winning play Clybourne Park, which was just Jeff Award recommended. Performances run through Sunday, October 9th. Don't miss DuPage Community Concert Band on Monday, October 17th. Get a glimpse of every instrumental and choral group at this semester's Student Ensemble Concert on Wednesday, October 19th. Be sure to stop by the CCMA for Aaron Washington's I Think We're Alone Now. This exhibit features multimedia works inspired by the isolation and surrealism of the 2020 quarantine. For tickets and more information, visit atthemac.org. Stop by the box office or call 630-942-4000. New to College of DuPage this semester is theater faculty member Daniel Millhouse. Daniel is directing the first show of College Theater's 22-23 season, Born Yesterday. Welcome, Daniel.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing great.
Oh, good.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Just got done teaching and walked across the way to get here. And
that's great. How are rehearsals going for Born Yesterday?
They are going perfectly. I couldn't be happier, truly. There's times where you have, because I commute from Chicago, and sometimes in that long drive, you get in the car and you get in that headspace of, I'm getting bleak because of this dreary weather. But then, as soon as I show up to rehearsals, the actors continually, they just bring my spirits up. I'm connected, amazing. We're working together, we're telling a great story.
So for viewers unfamiliar with this play, can you tell us a little bit about what it's about?
Yeah, sure. Born Yesterday is about a multi-millionaire junk man, Harry Brock, who's coming to Washington, D.C. to persuade some senator to get his law passed to help his business to make some more money. And while they're busy doing all the political dealings, he's brought around his girlfriend, ex-chorus girl Billy Dawn, to help make the trip more fun. But she doesn't have the social graces that one should have when working with politics. So Harry Brock chooses to hire someone to try and help her learn the ins and outs of political conversation and social gathering etiquette.
So it's kind of a fish out of water
Yes.
situation.
Yeah.
And it sounds funny. Is this a comedy?
Yes,
Okay.
it is a comedy. It is a comedy. It's one of those, play written in the 1940s, so we have very stereotypical archetype characters like, Harry Brock, the millionaire who's possibly mob connections, maybe not. We have the senator, the political character. We have Billy Dawn, the celebrity character. We have Paul Verrill acting as, the reporter. So there's all these archetypes, and I think whenever you have those really strong characters, just having them interact in situations together inherently brings out humor.
So you're not only, putting on this play, but you're teaching at the college for the first time. And I'm curious what it's like, not just trying to organize a play for the public, but at the same time teach students. What's that like?
The hardest part, I think, so far was when auditions were happening, because some of them they're all students that I've had or will have. So there's me as the educator going, I wish I could just cast everybody, right? But then when the cast only has 10 people, it's I got to choose what story are we trying to tell here. So that's the hardest part for being educator and director is, I want all my students to succeed, but then I'm in that position where I'm like, I can only work with a few of you, I'm so sorry. And with the education aspect, the directing actually helps me, I think, be a better educator, because I continually learn from all the actors, all the students that I'm working with in the evenings in those rehearsals to go, oh, this is something we should talk about in class tomorrow. This could be a good learning opportunity. Or, they might bring something up I hadn't thought about. And I'm like, ask me this question tomorrow in class, and we can have an open discussion about it.
So college theater productions at COD are always done at such a high level.
Thank you.
And a lot of people coming don't necessarily think of them as student plays, but just a play put on by another theatrical
we're blessed
company.
with fantastic students,
And it's such a great history. And I'm sure that Born Yesterday is going to be another great success in that history. And I'm curious, what do you want audiences to take away from the play?
Yeah, it's one of the things I love about the play. So it's, set in 1940, and it's kind of all about talking about politics of that day. And it's amazing how all of that still applies to our culture today in 2022. And my main thing is I want people to leave hopeful about where we are as a society, because sometimes talking about politics, things can get very divided. And I want people to leave here being encouraged to have open discussion, discussion being both listening, hearing, responding, and looking to help each other rather than challenge so much.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, what a great message to give out at this moment. Like you said, it's so relevant. And this is also a special play because it's not only your first time teaching as a faculty member, this is also your first time fully directing a play. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's my first time doing a full-length play. I've done like a few one-acts and I've assistant directed, but that's just me.
So how does it feel to be a big dog? Huh?
Like I said earlier, I'm just blessed to have such a fantastic group of students for my cast, because they are game for everything. I've come in with ideas and then they'll ask questions and I go, that's a better idea. Let's do that one. It will work. And I'm just always show me. And so I'm all about collaboration. So they and the cast and myself. Sorry, I got tongue-tied.
That's all right.
We're just creating it together and we're having a really great time.
Oh, that's great. And for those of our viewers who want to see Born Yesterday, when will it be playing?
It'll be playing here at the MAC in the Playhouse. No, the Black Box, the studio space.
The studio
as I go
theater.
through all the theaters here. It's going to be playing at the studio space here at the MAC. It'll be running October 6th through October 23rd. Thursday, Friday, Saturday at 8 o'clock, and Sundays at 3 p.m.
Oh, that's amazing. I'm definitely going to check it out.
Oh, good. I look forward to seeing you there.
Thank you so much for joining us today and talking about this wonderful play, and welcome to College of DuPage.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
College Theater's production of Born Yesterday opens on October 6th and runs through October 23rd. For tickets or more information, visit @themac.org. That's all the time we have for today. Thank you for watching. We look forward to seeing you at the theater and next time on Backstage Buzz. That was really enjoyable.